Barneyville here from Higher Strength Fitness in Louisville, Colorado, and I am a certified kettlebell functional movement specialist. Now, today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what that really means. Okay, certified kettlebell functional movement specialist. Okay, so first off, let's break down what that functional word truly means to us. So as an FMS instructor, we do what we call a functional movement screen, which is actually a 7 movement pattern test to see how well your brain is communicating with your muscles in order for our trainers to keep you safe as you move into more advanced exercises. Okay, now, why the certified kettlebell is attached to that functional movement specialist is because this tool is the top tier corrective exercise for what needs to be done after you finish your corrective exercise. We build you into skilled movements that maintain what we call the foundation of the human system, okay? So that functional movement screen includes what we call the big 3, right? We have squatting, stepping, and kneeling, and all associated hand positions to show you how the human body is supposed to move. And then from there, we break down what we call the little 4, which is 2 mobility and 2 stability. We've got upper body mobility and lower body mobility, and then we have static and dynamic stability. Now, why are these important to us? Because those are the building blocks of the foundation of the big 3, squatting, stepping, and kneeling, right? So, at this point, I can actually look at someone and see where their compensation is in the shoulders, see where it is in the hips, but a lot of you really don't know what that means. So let me just talk to you a little bit about some of my slogans or sales pitch lines you may see, like the secrets to aging gracefully, or pain management and corrective exercise. What are those things really? The reason why we call these the secrets to aging gracefully is because we want to make you strong not only now, because a lot of my clients are in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, but if you start training correctly with me now, you're only going to be stronger when you're 80, okay? So some of the first program we work with, which includes that functional movement screen, is called GPP, or General Physical Preparedness. Now, that includes everything from what we just talked about, mobility, stability, and then also includes strength and conditioning. Because if you don't have that foundation underneath you, and some trainer just comes in here and starts whipping you hard and starts cracking that whip and saying, move faster, lift heavier weights, what's that really doing for your overall health and wellness, right? Because if you come to me with very specific goals, saying, I want to look good naked, I want to drop some body fat and sculpt lean tone muscle, so that I can go out and make my life easier, that really has almost nothing to do with athletic performance. So why someone would take you into some seriously hard HIIT training immediately is a little scary to me. Because especially if you've already been injured, like let's say you come in with some shoulder pain, right? So we know, we can nerd out all day and talk about, it's not just about the shoulder pain. This actually relates all the way down to the elbow and wrist too, because if you're feeling any kind of pain in the arm, it's probably coming from your back somewhere. So just because your physical therapist, has you doing some band work, like after you had your surgery on a rotator cuff tear, or you've got some bone spurs, or whatever you had the problems going on, because this is, very individual for each person. But we can take a step back and look at the body as a whole and not a sum of its parts, okay? Because just because you have elbow, wrist, or shoulder pain does not necessarily mean that that's where the problem is. We like to say that pain is just a signal, right? So we always start with corrective exercise first, no matter if you have an injury or not, because we want to again see how well your brain is communicating with your muscles. Because if it's not, it can lead to injury, and you repeat that bad pattern over and over again until you tear it again, and then you have to have surgery again, and then we have to start all the way back at the beginning again to make sure you're safe while you do exercise. So all of my trainers here at Higher Strength are very fully versed in this functional movement systems, because it's extremely important that we set that foundation for you to make a sustainable fitness system that you can do until you're 80 and beyond. And I'm not kidding. I can reference to a lot of my clients. I have a lot of success stories of people coming back from all different kinds of pain, from shoulder, right, to lower back, to hip and knee. And this is all kind of the same thing for us, because no matter if you tell me you have a meniscus tear, no matter if you tell me you have an ACL or MCL, or you've got some dorsal flexion problem in your ankle, we can resort this back to the roots of what's going on neurologically in the brain and start to train the brain to do what we call good patterns, so that when we finally get to some more of these skilled movements with weights and doing things under load, you are not only safe, but you're going to start performing better as well, and you're going to actually start liking what you're doing and having that correlate to the outside world. Because what you do in here really, should anyways, translate to what's going on in the outside world. So I like to say, any trainer can beat you up. Any trainer can make you sweat, right? But why? Right? We have to have that why, and especially for all of you out there, because I know there's a lot of you out there that already have pre-existing injuries. You should not be working out in pain, okay? And this is why we focus on pain management and what we call movement therapy first, because these are the secrets to aging gracefully, right? And we don't want to just beat you up. We don't want to just kick your butt and then shove you out the door. We want to make sure that not only are you achieving your results, but they're sustainable for the rest of your life, because there's a lot of pop culture fitness stuff in here. We can do a lot of things to make this fun, and entertaining for you, but at the end of the day, are your trainers achieving the results that you want? Because here at Higher Strength, we guarantee that if you come in and ask us specifically for pain management, you want to lose weight and look good naked, we are going to guarantee that you get those results. So please, guys, ask us questions. Contact us, Facebook, email, call us, 303-926-8800. We encourage you to ask us questions because we want you to kind of be your own doctor and learn about your body, because again, we are a results-driven fitness center and we want to guarantee that you're getting all your results. So as always, guys, have a wicked strong day.